Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my wonderful people. Welcome back to Vibe TV, where we do bring the real story behind the headline, undiluted, just the way it is. This time around, there have been growing political conversation around Jonathan possibly being urged by some group and political stakeholders to contest in the next general election, in the next presidential election. Like supporter has, like based on his leadership style, calm personality, and experience, could make him strong alternative ahead of 2027 general election. A lot of people thought that is ideal for him to contest. Just when many Nigerians thought former Goodluck Jonathan, the former president, had completely left the politics, like he's no longer actively involved in politics. Fresh calls are now pushing him towards a political return for the 2027 election. But the big question is, will Jonathan finally agree to contest again? Will he allow? Because political conversations are heating up again as several supporters and groups continue to mention former Goodluck Jonathan as possible candidate for the next presidential election. Even though Jonathan himself has not officially declared interest, many Nigerians online believe the country may be looking back at his administration differently compared to the economic hardship and political tension we are facing. And some supporters argue that Jonathan, during his time, fuel prices were more stable, the dollar rate was even lower, and food prices were cheaper, and political tension was not as intense as what Nigerians are currently experiencing. This has led to renewed social media campaign asking him to return and save Nigeria. And many political analysts also believe that Jonathan still has strong international respect because of how he peacefully handed over after losing the 2015 election. So many African leaders were praised for, like he was praised globally for that, for choosing peace instead of violence. However, not everyone agreed. Many do not agree to that. Some critics said Nigeria need fresh faces. Nigeria need younger leaders instead of returning to old politicians. Now, others believe that Jonathan may be interested in the art, like in the stress, may be interested in the political situation of Nigeria. So, since the funniest thing, there was a little interview when he was asked based on what people have been saying online. So when he was asked, so there's a response he gave. He said, "You asked me to come and contest the next election." He now says something. The presidential race is not a computer game, but I have heard you. I will consult widely. That was his response. He said, I have heard you guys, like based on what the people were saying, come out and contest. He said it. I have heard you and I will consult widely, because he too, he knows what a political leadership, you know what it is to contest election in Nigeria. You know that when it comes to election, it's not a child game. Nigerian political system is not for the weak. The Nigerian political, because he has been there, he know what he saw. He know what he saw that made him to just peacefully hand over with no court case, nothing, no issue. He did what he did, because in a statement he said that his political ambition is not what the losing of a life of any Nigerian. So that was the statement he made when he was still in power. So you know what he saw, which made him to move out of seat and thinking of a possible return. A lot of people are now saying that all these people we are talking about, they have all contested election. People like Jonathan, he was once a president. So what made him to leave? What made him to leave to come out, like to for people to now start asking him to return? He was once a president. Okay, Tinubu has contested his own. He's the current president and he has failed us, both electricity and otherwise. Atiku has also been tested as the vice president and he did its own, which maybe that's why many Nigerians are not giving him the opportunity of becoming a president after being the vice. Maybe Nigerians didn't see the good outcome of it. All these people has contested, and now, yeah, I'm talking about P2B. P2B has not been tested. So many are saying that Why not us give this guy a fresh chance? This particular person that have not been tried. All these ones we have tried them and we see that nothing good came out of it. So why not give these guys P2B a chance? That's what the people are just asking about. So do you think that Goodluck Ebele Jonathan coming back to contest as president is a good move or a bad one? Because if you check during his time, actually things were better, things were good, but he seems to be one that literally left the seat over for APC to take over. So him coming back now, can he fight? Can he stand? Can he withstand the pressure? Can he fight for the vote of Nigerians? Can he stand behind? Can he stand in front of the common man? Because that seat we all know is not the seat for the weak. It's a political tensed seat. So can he stand? He's coming back into politics. Is he a good move or he should just respect himself and maintain his legacy because he's being widely respected both in Nigeria, African, and beyond. So him coming back to contest now, is it a great move for him or a bad one that will ruin his political career? So one thing about Nigeria, unseating a sitting president is not always easy. So because one thing he did I like so much is he not just accept. One thing with Nigeria now, after everything, everybody say come out, come out. At the end of everything, you may not see that same people that is shouting, come and contest, come and contest. That day of the election, now, everyone may be at his or her home. So, him coming back now, will he be a good Nigeria or is he the savior we are all hoping that will deliver the Nigeria from the present hard economic we are all facing? So, what do you guys really think about this issue of urging our former president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to come back and contest for election? So what do you think? Should Goodluck Ebele Jonathan return for 2027 or should Nigeria focus on new leaders? Drop your comments on the comment section and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more hot political updates. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.